Good morning. Welcome back to Cultivating and Crafting Hope. My name is Angela, and I wanted to share a little bit about my Bible and prayer journal, and also kind of what I have started doing. A lot of what I do is based off of Kaela, her channel, His Word, My Walk. I also have set up my prayer journal as a prayer journal for different areas of my life. So I have kind of played around with different places to have my morning quiet time. And sometimes I will sit at the table. Sometimes I will take my Bible and my prayer journal to the couch. But I really have found that I think I get the most out of my quiet time here in my home, in the home office. I tried not to be in my home office as much for quiet time because I'm already in here so much because I work from home. So I actually have a workstation that's a standing desk, but I also have this big, beautiful desk in here that is our personal computer and personal work desk. So I've tried not coming in here because I'm already in here so much, but I really enjoy just being in here. So I have a nice candle. I come in here and I turn on from Josh Snodgrass. I play his acoustic music, his worship music. So it's nice and peaceful. Let me see if I can get his channel to pull up. I don't know how well this will work. But yeah, there's his channel. So I usually play his videos while I'm doing my quiet time. They're nice and peaceful and very quiet and soothing. They're hymns. Sometimes he has lyrics on the screen, so I really enjoy that. And then this is my crafting light. So I leave my room, the main room light off, and I just enjoy this this light. This is enough that I can see, but the room is still dark and it feels nice and cozy. And then I have like my little thing with markers and highlighters and post-it notes. So this is my prayer desk. This is my main work desk, or my main family personal work desk. But I've also turned it into my prayer desk. So I have my journal, and this is just an old Faith. I think this was a Faith notebook from Happy Planner, and I've replaced the plastic discs with the metal discs. I'm kind of hard on my journals and my planners, so all of my planners I try to replace with the metal disc so they don't break. And then these are just these dividers. These are actually just dividers I pulled from an old planner. And I kind of went through and picked dividers that had more of a faith-based theme. So these are actually from several different planners that were passed that I've shredded the pages from. And then to make my tabs, I just simply took plain white labels and stuck them on the divider tabs and wrote the different sections. So the first section is sermon notes. So this goes to, this is what I take to church with me. This goes with me into church. And so I write the sermon notes. We also get handouts. Our pastor does handouts with his notes. So what I do is I try to take my own notes, but I also try to follow along on the handout and fill in the notes on the handout. And then I got this idea. I don't remember where I got this idea or who gave me this idea, but I absolutely love it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking washi tape, and I'm just using washi tape to tape the sermon notes to my personal notes, and then I can just fold them up. That way I can have them together. And then when I eventually move this month's notes to my storage planner, I will have my notes and pastor's notes and his thoughts. So there's, we just started a new year, so my sermon notes section is a little bare, but that's okay. This one is my daily prayer journal pages. These are the pages where I come in and write my prayers every morning. Again, I am kind of structuring my prayer journaling based on a couple of videos I've watched from Kaela and her channel, His Word, My Walk. You know, and I took notes. So it's like, and I keep this in my, I'm going to keep this in my prayer journal section just because it's a good reminder of the purpose of prayer is understanding God and developing a relationship with Him. Sometimes when you come in the early morning, or when I come in the early morning, I'm still not awake yet, and so I just kind of need a gentle reminder of, hey, here's some things you can, here's a way you can structure your prayer time, and you know, just basically get the thoughts and your feelings flowing to God. And then my next section is family. So what I'm doing is I'm getting photos of all of my family. This is my nephew Isaac. We love him. He's not my kid, but he's still my kid. So what I'm doing is I'm taking pictures of different people in my family, and I've sent them all to Office Depot to print out. And I'm going to be creating a page for each of my family and taping their photo to the page. And then I will write my prayers and my hopes and scriptures for them on their pages. So, and again, I'm using the washi tape to tape the photo to the edge of the paper. So I can just have it folded. I can just fold it here, and I can open it up, and then I can write prayers on this page for, like, I can write prayers on this page for my nephew Isaac. And then I've also gone through, so I'm finding like really good prayers, like in Ephesians, the prayer in Ephesians, praying for wisdom and understanding for people. And I rewrote that. And I'm personalizing it to God, me praying for my family. So this is me. I've rewritten the prayer in Ephesians. So I go through the Bible and I find more that I can pray and personalize scripture to the family. I will write it here. And again, everyone in my family, each of my girls will have their own personal page, so I can write prayers just for them, or I can have general prayers for the family. My next section is for friends. Again, 2025 just started, so my friends' pages are a little blank, but those will get filled in. And then again, and here's what this section is for: prodigals or people I know who are lost. So like anyone in my family, any of my friends, anyone I come across with in general life, I can write them here. And as God prompts me, I can pray for them. This tab is for community, church, and nation. So this is like prayers for my church and the community. So just basically more general than anything that falls into the category that is more general than family and friends will go in this section. So every year our church we do a fast. And last year our church put out areas to pray for, or things to pray for every day. And this was last year's for 2024. So I actually kept a copy of this, and what I did is I ran out of washi tape. So I used Scotch tape. So I taped these pages to the inside of the section divider, so I can open them up and I can pick something to pray for. This is also just a general flyer or general notations on fasting. So that is going to stay there. And of course that will get filled in over the year. And then this tab is actually a tab of Bible verses I want to memorize. So as I find a Bible verse that I want to memorize, I will write it in here, and then I'll make a 3x5 card, an index card with that Bible verse, and that will go into my master planning card box, and that will go into my rotation of things to of memory verses to work on memorizing. So this is my prayer journal, and I have to say I'm really liking this setup where the night before I will actually kind of set up this desk with my Bible and my Bible journal. I also have my iPad, so like if I want to maybe read a different version of what I'm reading at the time, I can pull up the YouVersion Bible app on my iPad, and I can pull up a different version and just kind of compare versions. So now I haven't really, I'm not following a structured plan, simply because I kind of want to go where God leads me in the Bible. I'm not following a structured plan in the Bible. I have started in Galatians. I was just really drawn to the book of Galatians to start with, and I have to admit, Galatians is kind of kicking my butt. So a lot of the insights I'm getting are basically have faith, don't try to do things in your own strength, which I'm really bad about. So as I find something, I will highlight it, and then I like to use these little post-it notes, or these little post-its, and I will write a note. I will write just a little note about what impacted me, and then I will simply put it on the edge of the page. so I can have a kind of a good visual reminder of, so if I'm trying to think of, hey, where did I read this? Hopefully one of these post-it notes will kind of be like, hey, this was right here. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm highlighting, and then I'm writing something about it on a post-it note and sticking it on the edge of my Bible. It's pretty simple. It's not fancy. But I'm starting in Galatians, and I'm wanting to read through the Galatians one chapter at a time. In addition to that, I am also listening to the Daily Audio Bible. If you're not familiar with the Daily Audio Bible, it started 20 years ago when a gentleman named Brian just started to read the Bible. And I don't know the history, like when he actually created a podcast, but I'd like to listen to this every day. So when I first wake up, what I've started to do is go in, open up the app, and I will just start playing this when I'm in bed, even before I get up. That way I can have God's word kind of going before I'm even up. And I will try to replay it at some point during the day. So, and then the neat thing is you can either check that you've listened to it, or if you want to go back and listen to it, you can leave it unchecked as a reminder, hey, I need to go back and re-listen to this. So like I did listen to January 2nd, but there was something in there I really, really wanted to make a note of. So I left it unchecked. So today I'll probably go back and re-listen to January 2nd and try to take a note as I'm listening. And then, of course, today is January 4th, so I still need to listen to today's Daily Audio Bible. That's something that's pretty easy to do. I can listen to while I'm doing dishes or just laying in bed and just being quiet. This way I can get through the Bible in a year. Brian goes through the whole Bible on Daily Audio Bible every year. So keeping up with this, I can potentially get through the Bible every year by listening to it. But my personal time, in my physical Bible, I'm trying to focus on one chapter a week. So I'm really loving spending time with God. It's a really nice way to start the day before the hustle and bustle of the house. I wake up every morning, I say, good morning, God, and I just kind of let my feelings and thoughts go. Again, Kaela from His Word, My Walk, her channel, has really, really good videos on how to structure Bible and prayer time, but not make them so structured that you feel like you're checking a task off a list. It's all about creating a relationship with God. So anyway, this is Angela with Cultivating and Crafting Hope. May God bless you and keep you as you go throughout the day. You have a wonderful day and a blessed weekend.